Let's face it, high interest rates suck. And you may be somebody watching this who's been yearning for a 3% mortgage rate to return. You're going to be waiting a long time. So let's put things into perspective. 1981, the 30-year mortgage rate was over 18%. So 6.5% really isn't that bad. If you look at this chart right here, you can clearly see we've had much worse situations when it comes to rates. If you're someone sitting on the sideline waiting for the Fed to throw you a lifeline, you just may drown. Maybe you're someone who's retired who has no interest in getting a mortgage. And I get that. I'm right there with you. But many people do need to get a mortgage, or maybe they want to use the interest on the mortgage as a write-off. Maybe you feel as though your money would serve you better being invested. Everybody's situation is different. You certainly can't paint everyone with the same brush. Who knows? Maybe you're not retired and you just want a new home. So for those of you who do want to buy a home and you need a mortgage to do so, and you want a better rate, there are some solutions. Your best solution right now, 2025, is new construction. That's right. Many builders, I have them in my area, and particularly the ones in the active adult community arena, are offering mortgage rate buydowns. I've got one right now that will give you 4% of the mortgage amount. 4% to buy down your rate. That could potentially take you from a 6.5% interest rate to a 4.5% interest rate. Big money, big savings. And for those of you who either aren't old enough to buy in one of those type of communities, or maybe you don't have a builder in your specific area that's offering that type of cash, you can always try to negotiate a closing cost credit on a resale. Highly unlikely you'll get 4% out of the seller, but you can try. And you can use that money to buy your rate down and get you a much lower mortgage rate. And I would encourage you to do that. Now, me, as a real estate broker, I've been doing this a long time, and since I'm here in Florida, I do deal with predominantly people looking to relocate, retire, and many of my clients do want to live in an active adult community, primarily due to all of the health benefits that go along with living in a community like that. The fact that they're not working and they want things to do to make their day enjoyable, because sitting around doing nothing is not healthy. So I deal with a lot of retirees, and these 55 plus communities are not your old school from 30 years ago. These communities are like resorts. They tout themselves as letting you live in a resort style community without the resort style price. I've got some communities that I mean, the amenities are just ridiculous. You have yoga classes, wine tasting, cooking classes. They have the gym, pickleball, tennis, the list goes on and on and on. And all of that's included in their monthly HOA fee, which is about $500 a month. When you take that value and the fact that they cut your lawn and irrigate your lawn, and it's gated and there's a guard, they include internet. Some of them include TV and phone in that $500 price. And with all those other amenities, it's quite a value for the retired person. And not to mention the mortgage rate buy down, I have builders that are willing to give you 50% off of your upgrades. And that's along with the 4%. I mean, it is a very good deal. You could, on a larger home, put $150,000 worth of upgrades and they'll only charge you $75,000. So that is an extreme value. Now, not all builders do that. I just happen to have one that is. Some of them, may only offer you $10,000 or $15,000 worth of upgrades at no charge. Really depends on the developer, how long the community's been in existence. The newer ones are offering more aggressive incentives than the older ones. So when you're looking for a builder that's offering incentives, a brand new builder, probably going to be very aggressive, or the builder that's getting ready to complete the community. If they're in like their last year, they're going to be throwing around a lot of money. Keep that in mind. Oh, and if you need help, my contact information will be floating somewhere, either on the bottom of this video or in the description box below. Be good.